What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Now look at me, look closely. Do you see my hand shaking? Can you feel my chest beating? If you can see the sweat on my face, well, just mind your business, because today we're diving headfirst into a new demo, Project Doors. And let me tell you, I'm still trying to get my heart rate down after playing this demo. Now, before we jump into the actual review and gameplay and the absolute madness of this multiverse horror labyrinth, do me a favor and like this video and consider subscribing to my channel, Mr. Bunal Gaming. And if you're on mobile, hype this video below. It only takes you a second, one click, and it really helps out my channel. Wait until you see these labyrinths with these monsters and these, I don't know, little naked guys running around. Now, if you've been on my channel for a while, you know that horror videos are not necessarily my niche or my forte. I don't usually play these types of games, but you remember my thalassophobia video I posted about a month ago? Link right here. Check it out. If you thought the Horror of the Deep was very scary and wild, if you liked that video and you thought that was scary, then you're gonna love this one, because this one had me even more on my seat and my palms are still sweaty from playing. Because Project Doors took that exact feeling of claustrophobia, helpless dread, and trapped me in a shifting infinite maze of reality warping nightmares. Here's the twist. This game is actually a co-op multiplayer game. Steam reviews are calling this a terrifying love child of Portal and Lethal Company. So if you played either of those, mix those together and add even more horror to it, and you've got Project Doors. But let me tell you this from personal experience. It's infinitely scarier playing this game alone and in the dark, like I did. When you don't have the squad to joke around with and to run around with and just spot things before you do, every single corner feels like a mystery and execution sentence. Just, I don't know what's gonna happen behind that next corner and behind that door. That said, if any of you out there, any of you subscribers have the guts to join me in this multiplayer game, in this co-op game, then hit me up in the comments below and let's schedule some playtime. And if you want guaranteed gameplay, then consider joining my membership program. Not only can we play these horror games here and you can keep me company and keep me sane, but I have also lots of other games, Lines of Battle, War of Dots, Master of Command, not a multiplayer game, that we play here on the channel. So if you're new here, welcome, and consider subscribing to the channel for lots more heart-beating, jaw-clenching, palm-sweating action. Consider joining that membership program. Also, you can join my Discord, links below in the description as well, to discuss this game and many other games and join our playtime. Okay, everyone, let's jump in and discuss what makes this indie game an absolute masterclass in atmosphere and why my heart is beating and my palms are still sweating 10 minutes after playing this game. So, what exactly is Project Doors? Developed by Teletower Studios and launched just this month in May 2026, this demo drops you in the shoes of a field agent working for a shadowy scientific organization. Your job description is deceptively simple. Dive into a shifting network of unstable dimensions known as the labyrinth, locate bugged items and anomalies, secure them, and stabilize the sector before reality completely tears itself apart at the seams. No pressure, right? Well, you first load in, it looks like a clean, clever puzzle concept. You're dealing with doors that appear out of nowhere, leading to completely, entirely different dimensions. You think to yourself, oh, okay, I can handle this. It's an exploration puzzle game with some cool dimensional mechanics. And then the lights go out. The core gameplay loop relies heavily on exploration, observation, and inventory management. You are equipped with specialized sci-fi tools, like an anomaly scanner that feels agonizingly slow when you're under pressure, a flashlight, and spray paint to mark your paths. As you discover new rooms, log entities, and successfully collect anomalies, you earn cash to buy better supplies at your headquarters camp. The catch? The labyrinth folds back on itself. It behaves like a procedurally generated roguelike where space and logic don't apply. You can walk through a door, turn around immediately, and the room you just left is completely gone, replaced by a dark hallway that wasn't there 3 seconds ago. And the atmosphere? Oh man, the atmosphere is where this game truly sinks its teeth into you. The scares just don't rely on cheap, loud movie jump scares. Instead, the developer leverages pure psychological isolation. Most of the time, there is absolutely zero soundtrack. It's dead, suffocating silence. All you can hear are your heavy footsteps echoing against the walls, the ragged sounds of your character's breathing, and the occasional deeply unsettling wet clicking sound or distant thud coming from around the corner you haven't explored yet. It builds up this internal paranoia that makes you want to turn the game off just as you catch your breath. I'm not ashamed to admit it, I died a lot. Your absolute best friend in this game is your flashlight, but it also doubles as your worst enemy because it constantly reminds you of how much darkness is surrounding you. A huge chunk of the terror comes from navigating pitch black spaces where your beam only illuminates a fraction of what's ahead. More than once, I would sweep my flashlight across the room to catch a pair of distant glowing yellow eyes staring back at me from the dark. Let's talk about the monsters themselves, because the entity design in this demo feels deeply disturbed. At one point, I opened a door and walked right into a room that looked straight out of the back rooms. Yellow repeating wallpaper and endless corridors. Right there, flipped through the wall, was the massive floating cracked porcelain face with brilliant yellow eyes just tracking my every move. Later on, I stumbled into a sterile white tiled laboratory room. Standing right in the center, completely unbothered, was a giant, pale, naked baby monster and hollow, glowing eyes. The game forces you to pull out your scanner and sit there tracking it to log the data. Watching the progress bar slowly tick up from 73% while staring down a giant supernatural infant is easily one of the most high-tension gaming moments I've had in this game. And just now, I thought I'd seen it all. I opened the door into a dimly lit residential structure filled to the brim with life-size wooden mannequins. Some were standing, some were slumped over, and one was aggressively leaning over a bed right in front of me. The psychological trickery here is unmatched because you are constantly waiting for one of them to twitch or sprint at you the moment you turn your back. It gives off major Slender Man and Doctor Who Weeping Angel vibes. Every time I ran into one of these entities, my survival instincts took over. I turned tail, booked it backwards through whatever door I came from, and ran to the nearest exit. Now look, for a completely free demo, Project Doors is pretty polished. The visual aesthetic splits the difference between clean sci-fi textures and lo-fi pixelated horror grit that works beautifully. The sound design is crisp, even though it's sparse. The moments feel heavy and deliberate, and the potential for a full multiplayer release is absolutely massive here. It has a few performance stutters here and there when you're passing through the doors into completely new worlds, but that's standard demo behavior and completely forgivable given how much content they packed into this expedition loop. I can sit here and describe my sweaty palms and racing heart all day, but to truly understand why this game is an absolute psychological trip, you need to experience the sound design and the isolation for yourself. So I'm gonna shut up now. I'm leaving the raw, unedited gameplay footage running right after this so you can experience the pure, suffocating atmosphere of the labyrinth just like I did. Watch how the layout shifts, listen to the ambient noises, and watch your boy completely panic when things go sideways. Don't forget to check out the links below to join our Discord, grab a channel membership if you want to squat up on the next run, and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Okay, everyone, sit back, turn the lights down, and enjoy the ride. I'll see you on the next one.